Jai Shri Krishna. We still have over a minute. So let's get settled down quickly. We will starting probably in about a minute or so. So meantime, we can deep breathe in and deep breathe out. Jai Shri Krishna, good morning. Let's start the session. Close the eyes, hands in Dhyan Mudra, back straight, relax shoulders. We will chant 3 long omkars, followed by the opening prayers. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sarve Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Punaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body, go down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up. Rub the palms against each other. Generate Urja, make them warm. Cover the eyes and face under the warm hands. Open and close eyes 2 times in dark. Slowly slide hands down as we gently open the eyes. And we'll start with some pranayam for warm up and some light exercise. So let's bring both hands in Dhyan Mudra. Sit straight, back straight, relax shoulders, close the eyes, and we will do Bhastrika Pranayam. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Try to keep the full awareness on breathing only. We can shift our focus at the first point at the nose where the air is entering as we breathe in and where it is exiting when we breathe out. We can feel some kind of warm sensation when we breathe out, and breathe in, we can feel a little bit cold sensation. Try to focus. Continue with the deep breathing and deep breathe out. Okay, slowly open the eyes, breathe in and out normal. Next, we will do Surya Vedana Pranayam with Kumbhaka. So make a Vishnu Mudra on right hand, roll first two fingers into root of thumb. We will inhale deeply on right. Then we will hold the breath using the thumb tip and ring fingertip, block both the nostrils, hold the breath, and breathe out from the left. So again, breathe in from the right, hold the breath in, and then breathe out on left. So right to left only. Surya Vedana. And if you're able to do mental count, you can do 6 count, breathe in, 7 count, hold, and 8 count, breathe out onto left. And complete the last round. We will wait when you breathe out. After that, breathe in and out normal. Relax both the hands. We will make Vayu Mudra on both the hands. Roll first fingertip into root of thumb. And we will do Kapalbhati Pranayam. So deeply inhale, fill up all the 3 lobes of the lungs. And we will breathe out in multiple exhalations, but forceful exhalations. Okay, conclude when we breathe out. You can bring the body into Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. And come back. And the last warm up pranayam is we'll do variation of Bhastrika pranayam. Make a loose fist at the shoulders, elbows at the ribs. Deep inhale forcefully as we extend both hands up, open up the fist. Exhale down, inhale forward, exhale back, inhale sideways, exhale back. Forceful inhale and forceful exhale. If you have blood pressure issue, heart problem, you can do it slowly. And relax. Bring the body into Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. Quickly explain in Sambhavi Mudra, just open up the palms toward the ceiling, tilt the head slightly upward, keep the awareness in between the eyebrows, and body completely still with closed eyes. You can feel the vibrations, let them calm down, let the energy sink into the body. And come back. We'll do second round of the same pranayam, but we will do a little bit faster. But again, if you have issue, then you can do it slowly. And breathe in and out normal. And Sambhavi Mudra 10 seconds. And come back. Okay, next, extend one hand out and try to pull the toes inward with other hand, elbow straight, and relax. You can just pull in, release, pull in, release, then turn the hand upside down and do same thing 3 times. From the toes, we can just pull onto the toes so we can feel great sensations. Okay, and on the other side. Okay, make a tight fist and release. Spread the fingers apart and then turn the palms, circle into the one direction, both together, and reverse the direction. Try to keep the elbows straight, arms completely still from shoulders to the wrist joint, so we can utilize the wrist joint fully. Okay, now grab the one upper arm with the other hand and rotate the lower arm. Let the palms, fingers be completely loose. Reverse the direction. And switch to the second side. We will try to cover all the body parts, joints, muscles, and reverse the direction. Great. Extend both hands on the side, currently palms facing down, turn them towards back. As we inhale, turn the palms down, front and up. Exhale, as we move the palm toward front, down, back, down and back. So keep on doing it. Maintain the breathing speed. You can speed up a little bit breathing as well if possible. Try to keep the arms parallel to the floor, elbow straight. And relax. Now keep both the palms onto the knees, head, neck, trunk completely straight, still and vertical. We are just circling the elbows. Shrug the shoulders all the way up as we inhale. Exhale in circular fashion. Push them forward, down, backward, up, full circle. Inhale upward, exhale downward. And reverse the direction. Okay, relax. Now towards the head and neck area. Interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. Deep inhale, hold the breath as we push the head and palms against each other with some bearable force. Release the breath, release the palms from back of the head. We can push the elbows backward. Okay, one more time. Do with the breath coordination and from back of the head. Great. And side of the head. One more time, both sides. So this will release the physical tension around neck and shoulder region. But we should be careful, like, we should not be tilting our head or anything. It should be completely aligned, straight. We are looking straight at the level of the eyes whenever we doing all this. Great. Okay, now bring both the palms onto the knees. Sit straight, back straight. Look at the level of the eyes. We are turning the head onto the right first. So deep inhale. Keeping the rest of the body completely still. Just turn the head as we exhale. Turn the head towards right. Try to look all the way onto the right, all the way back. Parsvadrashti. 5 seconds. And inhale, come back. As we exhale, turn the head towards left. Try to look at the back on left side, at the farthest. Inhale, come back. We'll do second time. Try to hold the breath out as long as we can hold the pose. Feel the stretches into the neck muscles, neck joint. Inhale, come back and complete onto the second side. Great, come back. Next inhalation, we will turn the head up, look up into the ceiling. Again, the rest of the body will be completely still, just head and neck. Exhale, head down, chin at the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Then as we inhale, turn the head towards the right side and in circular fashion going upward. From the up, exhale towards left. And head down, chin at the chest. Second round. Inhale on right. Exhale on left. Steady, gentle circles. If you have a neck surgery in past, neck pain, then you can do it slowly. Listen to the body first. Third circle. Try to make the biggest circle possible. Once you complete the 3 circles, then reverse the direction. Now inhale on left and exhale on right. If our eyes are open, we should be able to see at each point in circle at the farthest in back. So that way we can make the biggest circle possible. Complete the 3 circles. Okay, if you're done, then we can sit into L shape, Dandasana, pole pose. Body will be completely in L shape. Push the trunk slightly forward, lean forward as we pull the toes towards the body. Squeeze and release all the toes few times. Now push all the toes together forward as we inhale. As we exhale, pull the toes back. Inhale forward, exhale back few times. And both feet together. Inhale forward, exhale back. Few times together, then alternate, one pull, one push. Now holding heels together, toes together. Let's circle the toes around the heels. Try to make the biggest circle possible, keeping the knees straight and legs fully grounded. And reverse the direction. Relax both the legs. Now fold at the knee, right knee, and interlock the right toes with left fingers. Keep on pressing the right knee down to the floor. See if you can push it down and knee is touching the floor. Creating the spring action, increasing the blood circulations into the hip joint, increasing the flexibility. Just bring knee to the chin. Inhale, press it down to the floor. Exhale, bring it to the chin. Couple more times on the same side. And straighten the right leg. Hold at the left knee. Interlock the left toes with right fingers and keep on pressing the left knee down. Right leg we can keep straight, right toes pointed towards wall in front. Just use palm to bring knee to the chin. Inhale, press it down to the floor. Exhale, bring knee to the chin. 2 more times. And keep both feet straight. It's about 1.5 foot apart. We'll roll the toes in and out, keeping the knees straight, legs grounded. We can feel the movements all the way at the hip joints. Okay, great. Now hold at both the knees and we will do Titali Asana, butterfly pose. Interlock the fingers, place them over the toes. So thumbs we can just bring it directly under the big toes. Now as we inhale, bring the knees all the way up. Exhale, push them down to the floor. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Then we can just speed up the flapping up and down, just like the butterfly wings. Titali Asana, butterfly pose. So, if possible, if you can bring your cameras on, that would be great. If you want to increase your sincerity regarding yoga, then you should bring the camera on. No, don't have to, but that is good idea. Just a suggestion, because some new people may be thinking that they are not doing good yoga, they are not good at that. That's why they keep it open. Don't worry, we are all same. We are in the same boat. Okay, now stop the flapping and pull the heels inward. We will do Padmasana or Bhadrasana. Try to keep the back straight. Keep pressing knees down towards the floor. Close the eyes. Keep awareness at the hip joints, pelvis region. Now deep inhale. Hold the breath in lower abdomen and feel the extra stretches. Then exhale. Deeply inhale again. As we hold the breath for 7 seconds, make sure our knees are pressed down to the floor, our back is straight. And we can exhale again. Let's do 2 more rounds. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. Do with full awareness at the stretches, specifically at the hip joints and pelvis area. Okay, once done, then open the eyes. We can do roll the side by side. Can bring the knees all the way down to the floor as we push the body away from the heels. So we'll be about 1 foot space from between the heel and the perineum. Now hold the toes tightly. Keep the back straight. Align the head, neck, and trunk. Deep inhale. We are doing Baddha Konasana. Deep exhale. As we bend down, try to bend from the lower back. You can try to pull the upper body a little bit forward, then down. So we can push our lower legs backward. Try to bring the chin onto the toes. Inhale, come back up. We will do 1 more time, more effectively, more efficiently. With the folded elbow, we can push our lower leg backward. So we can bring our upper body forward and down. So we should be able to bring our chin onto the toes. We can stay a little longer. Inhale, exhale, normal. Each exhalation, we can keep on pushing the head and trunk further down. Inhale, come back up. And we'll separate the legs, keeping the knees straight. Legs are fully grounded. Upavishta Konasana. Raise both hands up, look up into the ceiling. Fully exhale as we bend forward and down. Grab the feet right to right, left to left. And we can push the head and trunk closer to the floor. Inhale, come back up. The second time. Upavishta Konasana. So stay longer this time. In pose, we can inhale, exhale, normal. Each exhalation, we can keep on pushing our trunk and head further down. Inhale, come back up. Now turn the shoulder blade towards the right. Exhale, bend forward towards the right leg. Grab the right foot equally with both the hands and try to bring the chin onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up towards left side. Do it slowly, don't jerk the body. Try to pull the upper body a little forward. Inhale, come back up. Again towards right side, longer duration. Deep inhale. Deep exhale as you bend down. Try to grab the right foot at the heel if possible. Try to pull the upper body even a little further forward. See if you can bring chin closer to the right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up towards left. Keep the knees straight. Try to pull the upper body a little forward and further down and down with each exhalation. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. And then come back up. Now fall at the left knee. We will do Dhanu Sirsasana. Left heel at the perineum. And turn the shoulder blade towards right. Inhale up. Exhale, bend down. Again, continue just pulling the upper body further forward. Inhale, exhale, normal. Each exhalation, we're going to keep on pushing the trunk and head further down and down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up and bring the right palm forward, palm facing ceiling. Grab the right big toe with the right hand. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, lean, bring the upper body onto the right leg and the left hand also onto the right big toe. Keep looking up into the ceiling or at least corner of the ceiling. Inhale, come back up. We will switch the legs. Now straighten the left leg, fall at the right knee, bring the right heel at the perineum, shoulder blade towards the left, perpendicular to the left leg. Inhale, both hands up, look up. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab the left foot equally with both the hands. Pull the upper body further forward and down. Should be able to try to bring the chin closer to the left knee. Inhale, exhale, normal. Each exhalation, we can keep on pushing the trunk and head further down and down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Inhale, back up. And twisted Dhanu Sirsasana. 2 with breath coordination. And let the upper body completely rest. Lean down onto the left leg. Keep looking up toward the ceiling. And come back. Now again, separate both the legs as far as possible. Legs are fully grounded. Let's do Chakki Chalanasana. પાછો સ્વર્ણ ચક્કી આટા સ્ટોરમાં અવેલેબલ થઈ ગયો લાગે છે પણ તોય આપણે આપણી જાતે દળી લઈએ. Reverse the palm, elbow straight. Hover around the palms onto the knees and toes. As we bend down, fully exhale. Try to keep the palms at the shoulder level all the time. Coming back up, inhale from the other side. Big circle possible. 3 to 4 circles in one direction, then 3 to 4 circles into the reverse direction. With the closed eyes, we can feel the stretches, how they move from one side to other side at the waist, at the pelvis region. So we can get good stretches. We can keep our back straight and just push as low as possible. And when we lean backward, we can go as back as possible. And don't forget to change the direction. Okay, once done, then relax and bring both the legs together, align the feet. We will do Paschimottanasana. Raise both hands up, look up into the ceiling. We can lean slightly backward as we deeply inhale. Deeply exhale as we bend forward. We can tuck the stomach inward, that is Uddiyana Bandh, applying the Uddiyana Bandh. As long as we can hold the breath out, we can hold the stomach inward and keep pushing the head closer to the knee. Inhale, come back up. Second time. Fully exhale, tuck the stomach in, grab the feet and push the head towards the knees. Inhale, come back up. And we will do complementary pose. Purva Uttanasana or the reverse plank. You can do with the folded knee as a modified version. But the full pose is with the straight knees. With help of both the palms, next inhalation, raise the lower back up. Drop the head at back of the body. Look into the back wall. Keep pushing the lower back as high as possible. So toes also on the floor, heels on the floor. Slowly bring the body back into L shape, Dandasana, all pose. Next we'll do Marityasana. Hold at the right knee and bring the right foot few inches away from the left knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, lean slightly forward and pass the right hand inside out of the right knee and left hand go directly at the back onto the other side and connect both hands together. Once we make a good connection, we can correct the posture, straighten the trunk, look into the front wall. Left leg remains straight, left toes pointed towards front wall. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, push the trunk forward and down as low as possible. So we can feel the upper right thigh and the lower abdomen on right side. They are pressed against each other. Inhale, come back. Straighten the right leg and gently transition to the left side. Marityasana. We can keep the foot few inches away from the knee. So that's why there is a greater chance of connecting both the hands at the back. Smoothly, slowly transition to the second side with breath coordination. Once we make good connection on both the hands, then correct the posture. Deep inhale. And we deep exhale. Push the trunk forward and down as low as possible. Inhale, come back up. Straighten both the legs, relax them. And we will sit into Gomukhasana next. So fold at both the knees and bring both the knees together. Align them. They are on top of each other. Heels will be at the hips. We are not sitting on our heels, but they are very close to the hips. So whichever side the knee is up, that side hand will go from up above. Even we can use the other hand to push it down. So there is a greater chance of connecting both the hands together. The other hand will go directly at the back and make a correction. Both the hands at the back. Then we can straighten the trunk, look straight at the level of the eyes. So head, neck, trunk, and knees, they're all in one vertical line. We can inhale, exhale normal. We can close the eyes and we can quickly scan our body, or we can also just fully exhale, bend down, try to bring the forehead onto the knees. Relax or release the hands, and we can transition onto the second side. If we need to make some adjustment onto the knees, so we can also lift our upper body and we can adjust the heels and knees better way, and slowly we can bring the body down. Then we can just place the hands. If we still have difficulty connecting both the hands at the back, we can use some strap, belt, or something. Just yeah, so we could do that way too, or cloth napkin, or anything. Correct the posture. Deep inhale. As we exhale, bring the forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back up. Release the hands. And our favorite pose, Vajrasana. So the great pose can be done anytime, and it's much more beneficial even if we sit in this after any meal. That lines up all the energy channels. Okay, very slowly, let's do Parshva Vajrasana with help of both the palms. Lift the upper body up, keeping the heels feet at the same place. We are just sitting on the side of the heels. Initially, we can keep the one palm onto the floor until we can engage the waist muscles to hold our body in place. Then we can lift both hands up, we can bring them into pranam. Try to keep the head straight, head not tilted. So head straight, head, neck, trunk in vertical line. And slowly come back into Vajrasana. And transition to the second side. So if we lift our palm immediately, then there is a chance our body might collapse a little bit, right? So we're just gonna engage the waist muscles first, and once we are confident, then slowly we can let the palm go. And come back into Vajrasana. separate the knees like 2-3 inches away from each other. We'll do Mandukasana, frog pose, tight fist, keeping the thumbs inside, deep breathe in, hold the breath into lower abdomen, then place top of the fist in between the ribcage and navel, forcefully exhale without leaving the heels, bend down. When we can no longer push the trunk further down, we can hold it there and tilt the head slightly up. Inhale, come back up. Second time, same sequence, tight fist. Deep inhale, hold the breath. Place the fist at the navel, forcefully exhale. And push the trunk and head as low as possible. Then tilt the head up. Inhale, come back up. એક વખત એક ભાઈએ કીધું હતું કે એમ કરવાથી અહીંયા કે એટલું બધું આમ પ્રેશર આવે છે કીધું આપણે પ્રેશર જ લાવવાનું છે અહીંયા આપણું પેનક્રિયાસ ઉપર સોલર પ્લેક્સિસમાં આપણે ફિસ્ટ એટલે આપણે આમ આડી નથી રાખતા. We keep top of the fist, so there is a like intense pressure and slightly over the navel, not right on the navel, but let's say between the rib cage and navel. And then we're going to push it down, and we are not separating the heels too much down. If we separate them, then of course we can bend down fully onto the floor. But our goal is to hold it closer so our arms can be rested onto the knees and the other side of the palm can apply the pressure here. So that's why we keep it a little bit closer. Okay, next we'll do complementary pose. Going on backward. You can do from the Virasana, sit on a Virasana, and you can go backward, or you can stay in a Vajrasana and go backward bending. But in both cases, with the help of the palms and elbows, slowly we can lay down onto the back of the head also going onto the floor. Separate the shoulder blades apart. So the portion of the back in between them, they also go stay on the floor. Raise both hands up. We can rest the palms onto the top of the thighs. Try to keep both knees closer to each other and onto the floor. Inhale, exhale, normal. Relax the lower back. Relax the hip joints, thigh muscles, knee joints, calf muscles. With closed eyes, keep awareness at the lumbar area. Feel the pressure. Some other body parts also, you can feel some extensions, compressions. Slowly come out of the pose by holding both the ankles, pushing the elbows onto the floor, and get back into either Virasana or Vajrasana, whatever the pose that we started with. Let's go on to the knees. Separate the right leg out. We will do the gate pose, Parigasana, standard and with the variations. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, bend towards right side, keep sliding the right hand all the way at the right ankle. Keep looking up into the ceiling. You can go above and beyond, but within the limit of our flexibility. So as I said, listen to the body first. Slowly come back. Don't move the legs. Bring the left palm beside the left knee. Inhale, raise the right hand up. As we exhale, bring the right hand towards left side. So entire right side of the body, making the one big arch. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Feel the full extension onto the right side of the body. Now slowly bring the right hand at the waist. Raise the right leg up. right foot up, all the way up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Hold it for 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the right foot back onto the floor, right knee on the floor. And we are transitioning onto the second side. Do with breath coordination. So whenever you get into the pose completely, that point you can close the eyes as well if there is no balance issue. So you can feel the stretches properly. Inhale, come back. Raise the other hand up. And towards the variation, as we fully exhale, bring the left palm towards right, pushing it further down towards the floor. You can push even the right knee and right palm onto the floor. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Slowly bring the left palm, left hand at the waist. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Each time when we bring the foot down, we just keep a couple of inches over the floor. 3, 4, 5, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the left foot onto the floor, left knee on the floor, and we will do full camel pose. Separate the knees and the feet same as the shoulder width. Next inhalation in circular fashion, raise the right hand up. Bring it down, rest it onto the right heel. Inhale, raise the left hand up, rest it onto the left heel. So both the hands are rested onto the corresponding heels. Look back into the back wall, keep pushing the pelvis forward. So pelvis should be crossing the knee line onto the floor. Keep on applying these two forces, keep on pushing the pelvis forward and dropping the head down. Very slowly, come back from the pose, one hand at a time. And last, slowly straighten the trunk. So our knee line is this, right, onto the mat. So whenever we bend down, we are pushing our pelvis forward. It is crossing the knee line, right? Because otherwise some people might be doing just like this way, right? So that's not crossing the line. But we need to push the pelvis all the way forward. Okay, and let's bend forward. Bring the palms onto the floor into tabletop pose. Let's do cat and cow pose. Make sure the wrist joints vertically under the shoulders, knee joints vertically under the hips. Inhale, look all the way up into the front wall. Try to push the lower back up, trying to make the spine downward arch. Fully exhale, look at the navel, trying to make the spine upward arch. We can fold that elbow slightly so we can lower the shoulders further down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do 3 to 4 more times. Do with your own pace, do with breath coordination. Make sure we are able to arch our spine upward and downward. Okay, and relax. Now next we will do tiger pose. stay into the tabletop pose, look straight into the front wall, up. Next inhalation, kick the right foot back, the right leg parallel to the floor, right toes pointed towards the back wall. Inhale, exhale, normal. Relax the lower back. Next inhalation, without dropping the knee, just hold it at the 90 degree. You can quickly turn around, make sure our leg is not tilted onto the right or left. Once you make any correction, just quickly look back into the front wall. Inhale, exhale, normal. Continue relaxing the lower back. Next inhalation, raise the left hand up and grab the right foot. Pull the right leg up as high as possible. Continue looking up into the front wall. Inhale, exhale, normal. We can even push the right leg up, and also with the other hand, we can pull it up as well. So two forces. Next exhalation, slowly bring the left palm and right knee back onto the floor. Back to tabletop pose. Inhale, exhale, normal. Next inhalation, kick the left foot back, left toes pointed towards back wall, left leg parallel to the floor. Keep looking into the front wall. Relax the lower back. So we are doing Vyagrasana, tiger pose. Now slowly fold the left knee at 90 degree without dropping it down. Quickly turn around and make sure our leg, we folded it correctly. Toes pointed toward the ceiling. Keep relaxing the lower back. Inhale, exhale, normal. Keep looking into the front wall. Raise the right hand up and grab the left foot and pull the left leg high as possible while we keep looking up into the front wall. Inhale, exhale, normal. With double force, we can push the leg itself towards up as well, as long as we will push with help of the hand. Next exhalation, bring the right palm and left knee back onto the floor, back to tabletop pose, and onto the knees. And we can stand up. Relax the feet, hands, legs, thighs. Okay, let's do the things we did yesterday slightly differently. Hold at the elbows. Circle one lower arm into one direction and the other into opposite direction. Make sure they are not going in the same direction. Okay, I'll give you an idea. First, one, just keep into the motion, speedy, okay? Into the motion, bring it to the motion, then don't change it. And the other hand, slowly just bring into the opposite direction. See what happens. I know some people going into the same direction. So they should be crossing each other 2 times in a circle. If that happens, that means we are doing it correctly. Great. Awesome. Good try. I think 50% of the class, they have to do some homework. Good. You know, that is very important because most of you know that our left side of the body is controlled by right side of the brain, and right side of the body controlled by left side. So there are two hemispheres, right? So when we do any movements, anything, that other side, like both hemisphere need to work together, and that's they have to do some micro communication in between. So that is a very good activity. Okay, great. So let's separate our feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. Bring both hands at the waist. Try to keep the head, neck, and trunk in one line all the time. Slightly, we will just make a circle at the waist. Small circle, small. And then we can just make a little bigger circle. But again, head, neck, trunk, there will be one line. So there will be the clear circle, and we can make the circle at the maximum that we can, at our maximum point. And we can feel it around the waist, whether we are at the maximum or not. So the fat around the waist, that has to go day by day, right? But whatever we accumulated in 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, they're not going to go away within 50 days. Okay, now slowly stop. And again, straighten the body, and we are circling into the other direction. Start with the small circles. Slightly bigger circle. We can close our eyes. We can feel the stretches, feelings, sensations coming out from the waist area. And bigger circle, bigger. And at the maximum, at our best, the maximum possible. But we are trying to keep our back straight. Okay, and come back. Now we will walk onto the heels, make 2 circles around the mat, and then 2 circles on the toes. 2 great activities to do in morning, right after we wake up, walking on toes, walking on heels, even just a little bit, and lukewarm water. Navsheku pani. I tried to remember that word other day, but somebody I think mentioned it. Navsheku. Not too hot, not cold. We should never drink cold water. Okay. And we will do Kati Chakrasan. Separate the feet farthest. Bring both hands forward. Arms are parallel to each other and parallel to the floor. Deep inhale. As we exhale, turn the upper body onto one side. Keep on following one palm all the way back. And the other hand will go onto the opposite side, shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, over the second side. Try to keep the upper body vertical, elbows and palms at shoulder level all the time. Inhale, come back. Second time, both sides. Stay in pose for at least 7 seconds, so we get chance to register the stretches. We should be able to acknowledge, should be able to feel. Inhale, come back, and complete onto the second side. Back. Okay. And bring both hands on a side in a star position. Deep inhale. As we exhale, let's do Trikonasana. So one hand will go onto the floor, other will go into the ceiling. Both knees straight, both elbows straight. We are looking into ceiling through the palm which is up. Inhale, come back. And exhale onto the second side. Inhale, come back. We will do second time. We can try to bring our palm on the floor. This time it was just the fingertips. As we fully exhale, slowly, we can bend down onto the side. We can bring the palm onto the floor, looking into the ceiling through the other palm. Again, elbow straight, knees straight. Inhale, come back. And onto the second side. Exhale. So once we land our palm flat onto the floor, that point, there is a great chance we can correct our posture whichever way we want, because we get a support of the palm on the floor. And come back. Now we can roll the left toes out, 90-degree outward. And bring both hands down. So trailing leg will remain straight. We will do Virabhadrasana 1. As we inhale, raise both hands up, look up and arch backward. Try to push the pelvis as low as possible. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Inhale, come back up. And whichever leg is straight, that side hand will go onto the leg and other hand will go, bring it up. This is the reverse warrior. Keep looking up into the ceiling and come back. We will switch to the second side. First, we will do Virabhadrasana 1 and then reverse warrior. So hold the knee at 90-degree, bend down fully. As we inhale, arch backward, look up into the ceiling, both hands up. Keep pushing the pelvis as low as possible. And slowly come back, keeping the knee folded. Other hand will go onto the straight leg. Raise the one hand up, look up into the ceiling. This is reverse warrior. And come back. Next, we will do Virabhadrasana 2. So again, going towards the left side. So left toes pointed out, left knee folded. We can bring both hands onto the side, arms are straight. Keeping our trunk straight, vertical, and look onto the left palm, back of the left palm. We will chant Gayatri Mantra, Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Great. And on to the second side. Let me do sideways so I can see on the screen. So we need to push our trunk a little bit back from the side of the folded knee, so our trunk will stay straight. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Great. So today we will be doing Virabhadrasana, the full series. 3 and 4 we will do for balancing. So let's move in front of the mat for now for Surya Namaskar, and the balancing pose we will do later. So stay few inches away from the edge, roll the shoulders back and down while relaxing them in Samasthiti, and let's follow the mantras, music and beats. Oops, I need to share the music first. Yep. Okay, and let's begin.
भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः।
Okay, let's relax, sit down into Malasan. And આપણે ગામડે દાદા આ પોસ્ચર માં કલાકો કાઢી નાખતા, આખા નાખા છાપા વાંચી નાખતા. આમ 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 30 નંબર લગાવ્યું હોય. રમણી કાકા અનુભવ લાગે. Let's do some stretches here. We can bring one palm on the floor, keep pushing the knee out. Same time, raise the other hand up. Look up into the ceiling through the palm, which is up. And bring the hand back and switch to the second side. We can even bring both hands together. So if we notice, there are so many muscles into the hip joints and thigh muscles, hamstring, knee joints, calf muscles get stretched. So if we don't have habit into this pose, maybe try 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whenever we have time. Come back up. Because whichever muscles, body part we don't use, it automatically start getting degrade or it's just going away. That's why I know our bone, we usually have 360 bones, but some point later in our age, it reduced down to 310 or so. So it keep going away. Let's do Paschim Namaskar. Bring both hands at the back, join them together, fingertips pointing down to begin with. Then we can turn them upward and push them up as high as possible. We can keep the thumbs intertwined and we can push the elbows back so our palms will align properly. And we can separate the feet far apart. Deep inhale, keeping the knees straight. Turn the upper body onto the one side. Deep exhale and bring the forehead onto the knee. Come back onto the second side. Now we can release the hands at the back and we can interlock the fingers at the back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Deep inhale. As we exhale, bend forward and down. Raise both hands up. Let the upper body completely hang at the waist. Inhale, come back up and arch backward. Try to look into the back wall. And come back. And we will do Virabhadrasana 3 and Virabhadrasana 4. So 3 and 4 are kind of balancing poses. Virabhadrasana 3, there are 2-3 different ways how you get into the pose, but the final posture would be like this. So the arms, trunk, and trailing leg, they will be in one line and parallel to the floor. Keep looking into the front wall. Some people bring the hands up first and then bring it down. Some people probably bring the palms on the floor first and then raise them up. So 2-3 different ways how you get into the pose. So once you try it enough on one side, then you can switch to the second side. Some people even grab the one upper leg while getting into the pose, all the rest of the body parts. And at the end, you can just extend both hands forward. So that was Warrior 3 or Virabhadrasana 3. Next is 4, similar way. We're just going to grab the ankle on the same side hand and lowering the trunk as we raise the other hand up. At last, we can just pull the folded leg up as high as possible and away from the body. Warrior 4. If we tried enough on one side, then we can switch to the second side. But any of the balance poses, we should not rush. We should take our time to get into the pose. If we rush into the pose, then we're going to come out immediately. And another issue is when we're talking during the balance poses, it might be difficult too. I wish my wife talk and I do pose. How many people want to try that? Okay. No, I don't want to try that. All right. Let's lay down onto the stomach. Rest into Makarasan, crocodile pose for few seconds. Fully relaxed. Okay, let's do Viparita Naukasana. Extend both hands forward, toes stretch back. Next inhalation, we can raise the hands, head, chest, chin up, and pull both legs up as high as possible. So make sure the thighs is away from the floor. Keep looking up into the front wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring the body down, back into crocodile pose, Makarasana. Okay, next we will do Dhanurasana with the variation. So we're gonna cross our hands, hold at both the knees, and grab the ankles right to left, left to right, because we have crossed our hands. Pull the legs up. Automatically our upper body will get up as well, but we can add some force to it. So only the pelvis, the stomach area stay on the floor. There will be some rocking, natural rocking movements. That is even beneficial. Or we can add some voluntary movements as well. As we breathe in, breathe out, our body will rock a little bit. Pull the legs one more time up before we bring them down. And slowly bring them down and lay down in Makarasana, crocodile pose. Full relax. Then we can turn around, lay down on the back. We will get into boat pose, Naukasana, Sampurna Naukasana. So we can raise the legs and trunk 60 degrees with the floor, knees straight, elbows straight. Bring the palms all the way up so we can see the toenails through the fingernails. Some people probably put the strap over here or the feet, grab it, and they can hold it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They can do that too. But do that during the off time, whenever you're doing yourself. So you don't need to worry about time. Very slowly bring the body down and lay down into Shavasana, palms facing the ceiling, hands away from the body, feet couple of feet apart, toes pointed out, full relax. Don't try to hold any body parts, any muscles, any joints. Just let it be completely on the gravity. Okay, come back, and we will do Pavan Muktasana with both the legs together, fold at both the knees. With both hands, just embrace the lower legs. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, lift the head up. And as long as we can hold the breath out, we can keep the face and knees together. Whenever you need to breathe in, just breathe in and bring the back of the head back onto the floor, and holding the knees at the chest even tighter. With help of both hands, we can roll the body side by side. Stay within the mat area. We can massage the back, massage the spine. So we can go all the way right to all the way left until we can hit our elbow onto the floor. And then we can rock front and back. We can bring our feet onto the floor and back of the head onto the floor. So rock and roll. It's a good activity to massage the spine. And relax in Shavasana. Full relax. So next activity is very good. You could do that multiple times a week to reduce the belly fat. Interlock the fingers, place the palms under the head. So folded elbows goes onto the sideway of the head. Now fold it, both the knees, raise the legs up. Inhale. As we exhale, lift the head up and try to bring the right elbow at the left knee. Inhale, back, away, exhale, right elbow with left knee. So keep alternating with breathing. And try to straighten the knee each time whenever we bringing the foot away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 2, and 1. And relax. Lay down in Shavasana. You will feel some stretches, some sensations coming out from the core muscles, from the core area. Okay, next we'll do Markatasana, or we'll do Nataraj pose, because they all are variation of the similar one, like Katipinda Mardhanasana. Basically, we are twisting at the middle of the trunk, raise the right leg up, we can fold at the right knee, we can grab the right big toe with left hand, straighten the right knee and lay down the right leg onto the left side. Extend the right hand out, perpendicular to the body onto the right side, and turn the head onto the right and look into the right palm. So our right foot on the floor on left side, right palm on the floor on right side, and we are looking at right. So the left leg and trunk, head, they all stays within the mat in straight line. Slowly come back and transitioning onto the second side, Nataraj pose. Okay, and bring the body back into Shavasana for 10 seconds, full relax. So during this short relaxation, we are not just letting the body relax, also there is a chance the body to absorb whatever energy we keep gaining through each of the postures. We need to give it body chance. Okay, next we will do inversion. So yesterday, if you remember, we did shoulder stand, and at least I did Padmasana. So today, let's try to do Shirsasana. If anyone of you able to do that Shirsasana, let's try Shirsasana. Great. I see Atul Bhai. I need to, okay, your camera, bring it down a little bit. Tilt your camera a little bit down so I can see from the floor. Great. So let's try to do Shirsasana or any other. If you are unable to do Shirsasana, if you can do halfway, if you have a whole support, you can do support with the wall or the other furniture. And from Shirsasana, we can try to do Padmasana. Okay, now I can look into the screen. Yes, Atul Bhai, you did it. I don't know who else did it. I probably missed it while I was doing the pose. Okay, Kirit Bhai did, Atul Bhai did. Okay, so try, practice it with some kind of support. So Shirsasana is called the king of the asana. In yoga, all the poses, the Shirsasana is king of the asanas. Tremendous benefit. It improves the memory. Tremendous amount of blood flow goes into the brain. Okay, and let's lay down into Shavasana. And everybody get into Matsyasana. So Matsyasana is not an inversion, but it is advantageous because at least it gets try to flow some energy towards the head because our trunk stays up and we are bringing top of the head back onto the floor, both arms, both the hands under the body. We could do the same pose with cross leg as well. If your legs are straight, then push the toes outward and stay in this pose about 15 to 20 seconds. Meantime, I will put the Yoga Nidra audio. In probably 10-15 minutes, you can transition yourself into Shavasana, completely lay down. If you want to prepare yourself for the Shavasana, should be fully comfortable, should make any final adjustments, final movements before laying down into the Shavasana, and you can turn the lights down as well if you like to. Okay, so everybody should be in Shavasana now.
शरीर को पूरी तरह से फ्लोर पर सरेंडर कर दिया है। शरीर का पूरा वजन फ्लोर पर ट्रांसफर हो रहा है। और अभी मैं जो जो बॉडी पार्ट्स का नाम बोलूं वहां अपनी अवेयरनेस लाना है और वो बॉडी पार्ट को रिलैक्स करते जाएंगे। Relax all your toes one by one. Relax both your feet, sole, heels. Relax your calf muscles, your lower legs, knee joint. Now bring your awareness on your thighs. Relax your thighs. So now both your legs are completely relaxed. Now bring your awareness on your lower abdomen. नाभि से नीचे के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। और ध्यान लाएंगे नाभि के ऊपर, अपने बेली बटन पर ध्यान लाएंगे। अभी अवेयरनेस लाएंगे पेट पर। पेट के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। पेट के सभी ऑर्गन्स पर रिलैक्स कर देंगे। अवेयरनेस थोड़ी ऊपर की तरफ शिफ्ट करेंगे और चेस्ट के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। चेस्ट के सभी ऑर्गन्स भी रिलैक्स कर देंगे। लंग्स, हार्ट। दोनों हाथ रिलैक्स कर देंगे। दोनों हाथ की सभी फिंगर्स, दोनों पाम्स, हथेली, दोनों रिस्ट, दोनों लोअर आर्म्स, एल्बोज, अपर आर्म्स, दोनों शोल्डर्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। और अभी चेस्ट के सेंटर में ध्यान लाएंगे। Feel the vibrations in your body. और अभी ध्यान लाएंगे गले के ऊपर और गले के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। फिर फेस पर ध्यान लाएंगे और फेस के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स करते जाएंगे। चिन रिलैक्स करेंगे, लिप्स, दोनों चीक्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे, nose, दोनों ears, दोनों eyes, eyebrows, forehead and top of the head. Feel the vibrations in your body. Your whole body is relaxed now. Now we will chant 3 ओम और ओम के वाइब्रेशंस पूरे शरीर में महसूस करेंगे। नाभि से स्टार्ट करते हुए ओम बोलेंगे और वाइब्रेशंस पूरे शरीर में फील करेंगे। स्टार्ट। ब्रीथ इन, breathe in, breathe in. Feel the vibrations in your body. ओम के वाइब्रेशंस शरीर के अंदर भी है और शरीर के बाहर भी है। मूवमेंट करके ये वाइब्रेशन को डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे। खाली आनंद की अनुभूति करेंगे, परम शांति का अनुभव करेंगे। अपने आप को एकदम हैप्पी हैप्पी महसूस करेंगे। अपने आप को एकदम हेल्दी महसूस करेंगे। ग्रेटिट्यूड की फीलिंग कि भगवान ने मुझे सब कुछ दिया है। अभी जो फीलिंग्स है उसे बनाए रखेंगे। धीरे से बॉडी के प्रति सजग हो जाएंगे। हेड को साइड टू साइड मूव करेंगे। शरीर को एक स्ट्रेच दे देंगे। दोनों हाथ ऊपर की तरफ खींच लेंगे।
Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja, make them warm. Flex the warm hands over the eyes and face. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down as we gently open the eyes. Now roll the body onto the right side. Stay on right for about 2 to 3 normal breaths. And slowly, with help of both the hands, bring the body up back into any comfortable sitting posture. So let's do a little bit meditation. So first we will do 5 Omkar chanting. It doesn't matter like if you're able to do 10 seconds to Omkar or 20 seconds, but you just complete the Omkar and do second one. So do 5 Omkars and then you can get directly into meditation, completely still and feel the body internally. Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Open the eyes. Okay, next we'll do Chandra Bhedana Pranayam. So we're gonna make a Vishnu Mudra on right hand using the thumb tip and ring fingertip to unblock the nostrils. Deeply inhale on left, hold the breath, that is Kumbhaka, and exhale on right. So again, inhale on left, hold, and exhale on right. So Surya Bhedana. And if you're able to count, mental count, then you can do 6 count, inhale, 7 count, hold, 8 count, breathe out. And complete the last round. Okay, next we'll do Brahmari Pranayam. 3 Brahmari Pranayams followed by the Sambhava Mudra 10 seconds. Okay, great. And the last one we will do Anulom Vilom. So inhale on left, exhale on right, then inhale on right and exhale on left. So left to right, right to left, round trip. Conclude when you breathe out on left. Relax both the hands. We can bring the palms into the left top of each other. Let's conclude the session. Closed eyes, relaxed shoulders, back straight. Everybody together, we will chant Mahamrutyunjay mantra 3 times, followed by short meditation, 1 Omkar chanting and closing prayer. Om Trayambakam त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Rub the palms against each other, then let's push down, make them warm. Let the warm hands over the eyes and face, move the palms over the eyes, fingers crossed over the forehead, gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hand down as we gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, neck, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the day. I'm going to unmute. We're just going to disconnect in half minutes. So if anybody have anything,
Thank you, Bye. Krishna.
you all are.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ મુકુલભાઈ બધાને.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.
હા, 2 કલાક વહેલા ઉઠીએ, 1 વર્ષ સુધી 2 કલાક વહેલા ઉઠીએ તો કેટલો ફાયદો થાય ખબર છે? કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરજો. 2 hours per day for 1 year. It will end up 1 full month.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Isn't that unbelievable? 1 મહિનો વધી જાય, 1 વર્ષમાં 1 મહિનો વધે.
Thank you. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ.
પણ બકુલભાઈ વહેલા ઉઠવું હોય ને ત્યારે માઇન્ડમાં મહાભારત ચાલુ થઈ જાય.